A new footage of Avengers Endgame which lasted 10 minutes long reveals Thanos' location, the gap between Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, what happens to Tony Stark and Nebula, and so on. So if you're interested, then do not miss this video. What's good? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, then do this. Express your zest in knowing more about the MCU and diving through the pages of Stan Lee's great comics by subscribing and hitting the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our uploads. People are now more and more excited for Avengers Endgame after all these theories and footages and so on. And by the way, this is our Avengers Endgame playlist where you can find theories, predictions, and answers to questions for Avengers Endgame. So you can check out the playlist right here. We got over 50 theories and you can check them out. So this footage was actually revealed by Joe Russo and Marvel themselves. So it's nothing like it's leaked or something, it's revealed. And it lasted around 6 to 10 minutes long, to be precise. And it was shown to the journalists, and they reported that they rate this footage A+, and some of them even said that they're more excited to see Avengers Endgame and that they were ready to finish the movie at that particular time. So the footage goes like this. So basically, we see Tony Stark and Nebula trying to fix the ship, and Nebula actually helps Tony Stark dress all of his injuries, so he's now getting better and better each day. But soon Tony Stark and Nebula are actually quite bored in the ship and they spend time by playing games and other things. They even make certain machines and so on. But later, they realize that the food and water runs out and the gap between Avengers Infinity War and Endgame is around 22 days, and on the 22nd day, Tony Stark sends a message to Earth, the exact thing we saw in the first Avengers Endgame trailer. Then we see Thor meeting Captain Marvel for the first time and pulling the Stormbreaker towards him to check whether it's Loki or not. And he thus concludes that it's not Loki. If you guys remember in Thor Ragnarok, he did the same strategy in order to verify whether Odin was really Odin or Loki. Now he did the same thing and he thus concludes that it's not Loki. And then Bruce Banner then asks Captain Marvel as to how they're so confident that Thanos will not defeat them once again. And she says that they have her and her powers and that definitely Thanos is going to lose this time. Then Tony Stark and Nebula finally arrive on Earth, and Nebula reveals that Thanos is actually in a place called the Garden. Now we all thought that this was not the Garden and he was residing in a place like Titan 2 or something, or another planet, but now we know that this place is actually called the Garden. So the Avengers then make their way there, and we have seen this in the trailer as they go upon the Benatar and reach to that place. So this is all the footage we have, and the gap between Avengers Infinity War and Endgame is indeed 22 days and so on. We know Thanos' location, but we don't know what he's up to. And also we know that Tony Stark and Nebula make it back to Earth and what they were doing in the ship and all of that. And if you guys enjoy daily uploads coming out on Marvel which are short, thus giving your answers as quick as possible, then consider subscribing by going for the head, and do not forget to click on either of these videos to continue watching. I still believe in superheroes. Do you?